What more proof do we need than the COVID-19 pandemic to illustrate that we are living in critical times? This pandemic has shown us a number of things. Firstly, it has shown us how interconnected our societies are to one another. It has also shown us how our economies, our wealth, and our health are all intertwined and depend on nature. It is clear that our solutions will only come by improving the way in which we use and interact with nature. We are running out of excuses to not take action and running out of time. We cannot afford inaction. Almost 30 years ago, the Convention of Biological Diversity was set up to help stop the loss of biodiversity. Whilst there has been progress, there is a lot to be done. Recent reports like those of the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services and the Global Biodiversity Outlook 5 show us the rapid extent at which humans have and are impacting on nature. Biodiversity is declining globally at rates unprecedented in human history. The rate of species extinction is accelerating, with grave impacts on people and their livelihoods around the world. Around 1 million animal and plant species are now threatened with extinction, many within a few years. The economic downfall of those losses will be tremendous. It is clear that humans will not win without nature. Against this backdrop, Seychelles is hopeful that the world can still achieve the Biodiversity 2050 vision of living in harmony with nature, but only if there is real transformative change in the way we value and use nature. The interlinking between biodiversity and the SDG goals are obvious. We need a new system that simultaneously addresses species loss, biodiversity protection, and ecosystem restoration, whilst at the same allows for sustainable development and support people's livelihoods. The post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework being developed by CBD should be the vehicle for this urgent change. My country, Seychelles, like other small island developing states, has always had this urgency in mind because protecting our biodiversity is existential for us. We have already started taking bold steps to ensure that our environment, our people, our biodiversity, our climate resilience, and our economy are all addressed together in a single strategy. Mindful of our limited resources, we are focusing our efforts in developing our blue economy as our catalyst for establishing and supporting management of new protected areas, protecting our carbon stocks, and adapting and mitigating against climate change. Similarly, through our marine spatial planning process, we are ensuring that economic activities sustain our population, but not at the detriment of nature. Resource mobilization is being facilitated by our Debt for Nature Swap and our Blue Bonds initiatives. We have always believed in protecting to ensure a sustainable future. We are testimony that nature provides greatly if taken care of. Therefore, I call on the world as we continue to work on the post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework to stay committed, to take tough decisions as we steer ahead with our mission to take urgent action across society, to put biodiversity on a path to recovery for the benefit of planet and people. The time for action is now. I thank you.